Man dies while traveling to Region 7 Backdam. Newsroom, a tragic incident occurred over the weekend as Sukaran Kumar lost his life while traveling to an interior location in Region 7. Sources report that Kumar was en route to relieve workers so they could return home for the Christmas holidays. Kumar was a passenger in a truck driven by Sherwin Fraser when the incident unfolded. Witnesses indicated that as the vehicle ascended a hill near the Aranka Junction, Kumar began to clutch his fingers and gasp for breath before collapsing against the truck door. He was promptly transported to the Bartica Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead upon arrival. Authorities have initiated an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Kumar's sudden death to determine the exact cause and any contributing factors. The community mourns the loss of Kumar, and our thoughts are with his family and loved ones during this difficult time. Man collapses and dies in front of Albertown residents. Newsroom, tragedy struck in Albertown today as 56-year-old Kenny Reese was discovered lifeless in front of his home, following the alleged consumption of a substance given to him. According to reports, Reese's cousin, Makata Oudkirk, received a distressing call from a relative overseas informing her that Reese was lying in front of his yard with blood oozing from his mouth. Upon arriving at the scene, Oudkirk found Reese unresponsive. "It's a very sad situation. Very, very sad," Oudkirk expressed in an interview with Newsroom. She was unable to confirm whether Reese had any conflicts with anyone prior to the incident, but expressed her concerns about potential foul play. An autopsy has been scheduled for Wednesday to determine the cause of death, and Oudkirk is awaiting the results to gain clarity on the circumstances surrounding Reese's demise. Kenny Reese was a father of two, and his untimely passing has left his family and community in shock. Authorities are investigating the incident, and more details will be provided as they become available. 2 pedestrians tragically die in Tuschen accident. Newsroom, a tragic accident early Sunday morning claimed the lives of 2 pedestrians, Yvette Daniels, 54, and Vishnadat Mohabir, 48, while they were crossing the Tuschen public road. According to reports from police headquarters, the incident occurred around 2 o'clock hours. Motorcar #PKK9890, driven by 29-year-old Vikash Duneo, was traveling east at a high speed along the northern side of the public road when it collided with the 2 pedestrians who were crossing from north to south. The impact of the collision flung Daniels and Mohabir into the air, resulting in severe injuries. Emergency medical technicians pronounced both pedestrians dead at the scene. Their bodies have been taken to Ezequibo mortuary for storage, pending post-mortem examination. Following the initial collision, Duneo's vehicle struck another stationary car, #PGG5073, on the northern side of the road before coming to a stop approximately 100 yards away from the accident site. Witnesses reported that the driver fled the scene but was later apprehended by law enforcement. A breathalyzer test conducted on Duneo revealed alcohol levels of 0.070% and 0.071% micrograms. He is currently in custody and assisting with the ongoing investigation. The police extend their condolences to the families and friends of the deceased and urge the public to exercise caution while traversing roadways at all times. Elderly businesswoman allegedly raped in Imbaimadai, Region 7. The Guyana Police Force, GPF, is investigating a disturbing incident involving the alleged rape of a 56-year-old businesswoman in Imbaimadai, Region 7. The report was received at approximately 22:50 hours on Sunday, December 15, 2024, by Sergeant 18454 Haywood of the Imbaimadai Police Station. According to the victim's statement, the incident occurred around 20:30 hours while she was lying in a hammock in her shop. An unidentified male approached her, allegedly brandishing an object resembling a knife, and threatened her life if she did not comply with his demands. The assailant then forcibly removed her underwear and engaged in sexual intercourse for approximately 10 minutes before fleeing into nearby bushes. The police are actively searching for the suspect and have initiated a thorough investigation into the matter. Authorities urge anyone with information related to this incident to come forward and assist with the investigation. The safety and well-being of our community members remain a top priority, and the GPF is committed to ensuring justice is served. Police record over 4,000 traffic offenses during recent enforcement week. The Guyana Police Force has reported a significant increase in traffic enforcement activities, with more than 4,000 traffic cases recorded during the week of December 8 to 15, 2024. The primary offenses identified during this period were speeding and violations related to tinted windows. During the enforcement exercises conducted across all regional police divisions, the following results were documented. Exceeding the speed limit, 739 cases. Failure to wear seatbelt, 204 cases. Faulty packing of load, 29 cases, with motor lorries transporting construction materials being the major contributor. Failure to wear safety helmet, 158 cases. Driving under the influence, DUI, 21 cases. Prohibition of tinted glass, front windshield/glass only, 637 cases. Unlighted motor vehicle, front, 41 cases. Unlighted motor vehicle, rear, 64 cases. Total cases for the period, 4,176. Traffic Chief Senior Superintendent Mahendra Singh emphasized that the police were proactive in deploying available resources to prevent accidents and enhance road safety. Notably, between December 8 to 14, a total of 244 tickets were issued for exceeding the speed limit along the Heroes Highway. Additionally, motorcyclists were ticketed 158 times for failing to wear safety helmets and for carrying pillion riders without helmets during the same period. Furthermore, 21 individuals were charged for driving a motor vehicle while exceeding the prescribed alcohol limit, in violation of Section 39A(1) of the Motor Vehicle and Road Traffic Act, Chapter 51:02. The Guyana Police Force remains committed to improving road safety and urges all motorists to adhere to traffic regulations to ensure the safety of all road users. Firearm and ammunition seized in Essequibo River operation. In a successful operation, police have recovered a firearm and ammunition following a tip-off regarding suspicious activity in the Curia area of the Essequibo River. At approximately 14:20 hours on Sunday, police arrived in Curia aboard a wooden balahua powered by a 200 HP Yamaha outboard engine. Upon arrival, officers proceeded to a residence owned by a 59-year-old farmer. There, they encountered Brian Johnson, a 24-year-old miner from Half Mile Linden, who was found sleeping in a hammock under the house with a black shoulder bag. Upon waking Johnson, officers conducted a search of both his person and the shoulder bag, resulting in the discovery of a 9mm pistol and 10 matching rounds of ammunition. Additionally, 2 radio sets were found in the bag. When questioned about his firearm license, Johnson stated that he did not possess one. After being informed of the allegations and cautioned, Johnson chose to remain silent and was subsequently arrested. While being escorted to the police boat, he requested officers to wait for his friends. Police then contacted Rondell Rodney, a 27-year-old resident of 1 Mile Wismer Linden, who was riding a black XR motorcycle without a registration number. The officers also detained Martin Fraser, a 25-year-old from South Amelia's Ward Linden, who was a pillion rider, and Lionel Jilks, a 33-year-old welder from Half Mile Vismar Linden, who was riding a black and red scooter. Upon questioning, all 3 men claimed they were in the area for prospecting land. They were arrested and taken to the Purika police station, where the 2 motorcycles were lodged, and the firearm was secured in an evidence bag. The suspects are currently in custody as the investigation continues. Police investigate alleged murder of Toshao Riley Joseph. The Guyana Police Force is conducting an investigation into the alleged murder of Riley Joseph, a 37-year-old Toshao from Tasrane Village, Region No. 7. The tragic incident occurred at the Signature Inn Hotel located on Laluni Street between 050 HRS and 730 HRS this morning. Preliminary investigations indicate that Joseph checked into the hotel around 1823 HRS on Sunday evening for one night, assigned to room number 135 on the western side of the middle flat of the 3-story building. Shortly after his check-in, Joseph left the hotel for an undisclosed destination. He returned at approximately 050 HRS this morning accompanied by a male Amerindian. Upon re-entering the hotel through the southern door, Joseph purchased a bottle of water from the receptionist, while the other male was seen holding a Rude Boy bottle. The 2 men then proceeded to room 135. At 219 HRS, the male accompanying Joseph exited the room and left the hotel, walking west on Laluni Street before turning south onto Albert Street. Upon further investigation, police discovered several reddish stains on the walkway leading to Joseph's room, suspected to be blood. A hole was observed in the room door, appearing to have been made by a sharp object. Through this hole, Joseph was seen lying on his abdomen in a pool of blood. Detectives noted several partial footwear impressions among the bloodstains on the floor, as well as blood splatter on the walls and ceiling of the room. The examination of Joseph's body revealed a total of 19 stab wounds, 11 to the right side of his back, 4 to the center of his back, 2 to the right side of his chest, 1 to the left side of his neck, and 1 to his right eye. A Rude Boy bottle was also found on the floor near the body. The discovery of the deceased was made by the hotel receptionist. It is noteworthy that 5 other Toshaos were also staying at the hotel during this time. The body has been transported to the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home, pending a post-mortem examination. Investigations into this tragic incident are ongoing. 3 employees of Dr. Balwant Singh Hospital charged with embezzlement. 3 employees of Dr. Balwant Singh Hospital Incorporated have been charged with embezzlement, accused of stealing significant sums of money from the facility. Shivani Guyana, a 23-year-old from Lot 716 Bell West, Canal No. 2 Polder, was charged today with larceny by clerk or servant, contrary to Section 184 of the Criminal Law, Offences, Act, Chapter 801. The alleged offense occurred between February 19, 2024, and December 19, 2024, involving the theft of $14,307,000. She appeared before Her Worship Fiabo Azor at the Georgetown Magistrates Court No. 3, where she pleaded not guilty and was granted bail set at $500,000. The case is adjourned to January 27, 2024, for statements. Kimberly Meenawati Prasad, a 21-year-old resident of Fulas Housing Scheme, East Coast Demerara, was also charged today with a similar offense. She is accused of stealing $1,070,000 between February 12, 2024, and December 21, 2024. Prasad appeared before Her Worship Ms. Fabeo Azor, pleaded not guilty, and was granted bail of $250,000, with her case also adjourned to January 27, 2024, for statements. Randy Prasad, a 23-year-old from LaGrange, West Bank Demerara, faces charges for larceny by clerk or servant for stealing $180,000 on May 19, 2024. He appeared before the same magistrate, pleaded not guilty, and was granted bail of $75,000. His case is set for January 27, 2024, for statements. Additionally, Guyana and Prasad were charged jointly for another incident of larceny by clerk or servant involving $234,000 that occurred on March 28, 2024. They were not required to plead at this time and were each granted bail of $75,000. This matter is also adjourned to January 27, 2025, for statements. The charges reflect serious allegations of misconduct within the hospital, and the legal proceedings will determine the outcome.